As we have already brought up in the blood collection presentation, SCWeb system allows every organisation and every work group to be managed by work area and assigned process. If for blood collection, the work areas are the collection chairs, for blood processing, the work areas are the conservation and packaging areas and the processing procedures, such as centrifugation, shock freezer, fractionation, viral inactivation, and filtration. With regards to the conservation, the system foresees the traceability of all the loading and unloading actions of the transport box, boxes, or single units for each individual freezer, blood bank refrigerator, and platelet storage system. It will be possible to see the contents of every single tool and consider the duration and transfers of each unit. Furthermore, every single tool, freezer, blood bank refrigerator, or platelet storage system is matched to the work area where a specific organisation carries out its activities. Consequently, activities such as sanification and preventive or corrective maintenance are also defined for the state of the containers. Traceability always takes place with mobile or fixed solutions. The choice depends on the type of action that the operators need to carry out and on the technologies available. An example is the traceability of the loading and unloading of the centrifuge. If RFID technologies are used, a fixed station is recommended so that the contents of the racks are read as the tool is being loaded. It is possible to configure the checklists for every workflow. An example is the registration of the centrifugation program. The units can be identified, and the start and end of the centrifugation is confirmed. In our portal, we will have the detail of every single action with relative date and time in minutes and seconds, as well as the identification of the single units and the warning system unit created if it is the first time the unit is read and identified. From this moment, we will check that the readings of the unit and of the blood components on the next checklist are respected. The same traceability for single action will also be made for the breakdown of the plasma units. Again, in this case, the most suitable devices can be used for the registration of the units. Whether it is mobile or PDA, the SCWeb system can be integrated to all management software systems and will not repeat what has already been registered. It will integrate the information when the system is not in control of the information traced. The blood management system has standards that are difficult to adapt when the workflows change, for example when the equipment or the operator's actions change. Our SCWeb system allows information to be integrated by managing changes and guaranteeing that the blood management system maintains the standards. It is possible to read the units and assign them to transport boxes, which we will identify in the next workflows, as well as send a warning of their state to the workers involved. It is possible to manage all freezer types, such as freezers for units awaiting validation, freezers for validated units, freezers for units used for therapeutic reasons, and freezers for the plasma industry boxes. No matter who the equipment supplier is, it is possible to manage the blood bank refrigerator, the platelet storage system, and any freezer model. The packing stations allow us to trace a variety of actions in compliance with GPG requirements. It is possible to add units to the work areas, as well as test tube racks that can be read massively with adequate RFID labels in ultra-high frequency. It is possible to compose plasma industry boxes and show the exposure time at room temperature of the single units for each packing cycle. It is also possible to remove the units or create transport boxes for deliveries to other hospitals or care homes. It is also possible to keep track of the data logger inside the boxes. All of this in order to obtain specific detail for every single action, for every product type, such as plasma, red blood cells, platelets, stem cells, in any type of workflow. With our portal, by introducing the unit's ID, it is possible to trace all the movements sustained and the actual positions. And to conclude, we would like to underline yet again that our certification is highly specific.